Most people think companies make decisions based on opinions, experience, or seniority. Sounds logical, but in high-performing companies, that's not how it works. They don't argue over ideas, they test them. Instead of asking which option feels better, they ask which option actually performs better. And that system is called A/B testing, one of the simplest but most powerful decision-making tools in business. Think about this in a simple way. Imagine you run a website and want to increase sales. You're not sure whether a red Buy Now button will perform better than a blue one. Instead of guessing, you show half your users the red version, version A, and the other half the blue version, version B. Then you measure the results. Which one gets more clicks, more conversions, more revenue? That's A/B testing. Same users, same product, only one variable changes, and the data tells you what works. This idea didn't come out of nowhere. It's rooted in statistical thinking developed by pioneers like Ronald Fisher, who introduced controlled experiments to test cause and effect. The principle is simple. Isolate one change, measure the outcome, and make decisions based on evidence, not assumptions. Today, companies have taken this idea and scaled it massively. In practical terms, A/B testing is used everywhere. Websites test different layouts, apps test new features, marketers test ad creatives, and product teams test user experiences. Even something as small as changing a headline, image, or pricing structure can be tested. The goal is always the same: reduce uncertainty and improve results. Instead of making one big, risky decision, companies make many small, controlled experiments. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think running a test is enough. It's not. You need enough data, proper sampling, and correct interpretation. If your sample size is too small or your test duration is too short, your results can be misleading. You might think one version is better when it's just random variation. That's why A/B testing is not just a tool. It's a disciplined process. Now with AI and automation, testing has become faster and more continuous. Companies don't just run one test at a time. They run multiple experiments simultaneously, constantly optimizing their systems. Decisions that used to take months can now be made in days or even hours. But the core idea hasn't changed. Test, measure, learn. At the Learning Studio, the goal isn't just to explain concepts. It's to show how real decisions are made behind the scenes. Because once you understand A/B testing, you stop relying on opinions and start trusting evidence. And that's when you move from guessing what works to actually knowing what works.